The Phoenix Suns are off to a red-hot start, holding a 9-2 record that's good enough to tie for first in the fiercely competitive Western Conference. This early surge has been driven by several factors, but none loom larger than the incredible impact of superstar forward Kevin Durant. From both ends of the floor, Durant's presence has been nothing short of electric, with clutch performances that have consistently lifted Phoenix when they've needed it most. Durant's been in a different gear since his standout showing for Team USA in Paris, where he led the squad to an Olympic gold. Now, he's carried that momentum right into the 2024-25 season, dazzling fans, drawing praise from analysts, and catching the eye of his peers. ESPN's Kendrick Perkins recently put it bluntly, the Phoenix Suns are barely trailing the Oklahoma City Thunder for the top spot in the West, and Kevin Durant is the biggest reason why. Ahead of Phoenix's thrilling 114-113 victory over Dallas, Perkins went on to say, "A happy KD is a dangerous KD. When he's locked in like this, he can be the best player in any series against any superstar." Statistically, Durant's production speaks for itself. He's currently 11th in league scoring with 27.6 points per game, complemented by 6.6 rebounds and 3.4 assists. Among the top 10 scorers, Durant's efficiency is a standout, taking fewer shots than anyone else. Already, he's put up 5 games with over 30 points, underscoring just how vital he's been to Phoenix's success, especially with the team's thin depth. But this weekend, the Suns were dealt a setback. Shams Charania of ESPN reports that Durant suffered a left calf strain, sidelining him for at least 2 weeks. This injury poses a significant challenge for the Suns, who will now be tested without their star. Durant's battle with injuries has been ongoing in recent years. He's only played more than 55 games once since the 2018-19 season. His current 38.8 minutes per game are his highest since 2014, and this heavy workload may have been a factor. With Durant out, Phoenix will lean on rookie Ryan Dunn, who's shown impressive flashes, and see increased scoring demands fall to Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. Booker is averaging 23.8 points per game, while Beal's 17.8 points per night mark his lowest since 2015-16. Both will need to step up to keep Phoenix in the hunt in Durant's absence. Durant recently landed 6th on NBA.com's MVP ladder, adding to his lone MVP title from 2014. Yet, with offensive stars like Booker and Beal sharing the floor, maintaining his season averages will be challenging. However, as the Arizona Republic's Dwayne Rankin noted, Durant is part of an offense that not only creates space for others, but also opens up opportunities for him. A scary thought for teams trying to defend Phoenix. Durant's contributions have been invaluable, and if he can come back strong, he's sure to remain a central figure in MVP discussions. For now, Phoenix will have to hope they can hold steady and keep momentum until their star forward returns. Kevin Durant is quietly putting together one of the best shooting seasons of his illustrious career. We're all aware of Durant's elite scoring ability, but even now, more than a decade and a half into his career, he's showing an efficiency and consistency that few can match. While some might argue this isn't the prime Durant from his MVP days, the numbers suggest that he's still one of the most lethal shooters in the NBA. Let's break down just how remarkable Durant's shooting has been this season. Currently, Durant is enjoying his 4th best season from the field, shooting at an impressive 55.3%. For any player, that's outstanding. For Durant, a 7-foot forward who thrives on creating his own shot and operating both on the perimeter and inside, it's simply elite. Beyond the arc, he's also making his mark, shooting 42.9% from deep, which is the 3rd best 3-point shooting season of his career. For a player with Durant's versatility who demands defensive attention at every level of the court, these numbers speak to his precision and shot selection. Now, there is one area where Durant has seen a slight drop-off, his free throw shooting. This season, he's shooting 83.6% from the line. While that's a figure most players would celebrate, it's actually Durant's 2nd lowest mark from the charity stripe. Historically, he's been a high 80s free throw shooter, setting the bar exceptionally high in that department. Despite this dip, it's important to note that Durant's overall scoring efficiency is still among the best in the league. If we focus solely on his field and three-point shooting efficiency, we see just how much he's improved. Durant's effective field goal percentage this season stands at 62.7%, a substantial rise from last season's 57.8%. This improvement is a testament to his ability to adapt his game, find his spots, and convert them at an elite rate. Whether he's pulling up from mid-range or launching from beyond the arc, Durant has been relentlessly efficient. Interestingly, while his catch-and-shoot numbers have seen a slight decline, his pull-up shooting has become even more lethal this season. Additionally, his scoring efficiency in the paint has increased, demonstrating his adaptability and evolution as a player. It's clear Durant is making conscious adjustments to his game, focusing on what's working best for him. One of the most impressive aspects of Durant's season so far is his shooting under heavy defensive pressure. When guarded closely, within 0 to 2 feet by a defender, he's shooting an astounding 83.3%, a significant improvement from last season's 60.1%. Even when defenders are slightly farther out at a distance of 2 to 4 feet, Durant has increased his efficiency, hitting 59.7% of these attempts compared to 52.8% last season. These numbers highlight Durant's poise and focus in contested situations, emphasizing his unique ability to maintain control and accuracy under pressure. It's still early, and the sample size isn't huge, but Durant's numbers hint that he may be on pace for one of his most efficient seasons yet. His shooting this season showcases a blend of experience, skill, and versatility that only a few players in history have been able to achieve. Durant isn't just relying on past successes, he's continuing to refine and elevate his game. This season, we're seeing a player who is still fully engaged in his craft, demonstrating why he remains one of the greatest shooters and scorers the league has ever seen. Kevin Durant has long been heralded as one of the NBA's most versatile and prolific scorers, a player who seamlessly combines height, wingspan, and elite ball handling to score from nearly any spot on the court. But there's one area of his game that particularly sets him apart: his mid-range shooting. In a league that's increasingly focused on the three-pointer, Durant's mid-range game remains an efficient go-to weapon. He's one of the few players who has maintained mastery over this skill, and it's made him a nightmare matchup for any defender. This season, Durant's mid-range numbers continue to impress, as he's converting 44.4% of his shots from that area. While it's a slight dip from his remarkable 51.8% mark last season, that efficiency is still elite, especially when you consider the shift away from mid-range shooting in today's NBA. The league's emphasis on either getting to the rim or shooting from beyond the arc has left the mid-range somewhat neglected. But for Durant, this is the sweet spot, and he continues to thrive there. His ability to knock down these shots not only contributes to his own scoring total, but also forces opposing defenses to make tough choices, often creating open opportunities for his teammates. Among forwards this season, Durant ranks second in mid-range scoring efficiency, and across the entire league, for players with a minimum of 30 mid-range field goal attempts, he ranks 8th. These numbers underscore just how effective and unique Durant is in this aspect of the game. In a league full of players who excel either near the rim or from deep, Durant's mid-range prowess is a testament to his versatility and dedication to maintaining a well-rounded offensive toolkit. Ultimately, Durant's consistent mid-range game reinforces why he's regarded as one of the most feared scorers in the league. It's a part of his arsenal that continues to deliver results, and a reminder of why he remains one of the NBA's most complete offensive players. Kevin Durant's isolation scoring has emerged as a game-changing element in his repertoire this season, showcasing significant growth that has lifted him to elite status in the league. This year, Durant is posting an impressive 1.16 points per possession in isolation situations, a substantial improvement from his already strong 0.94 points per possession last season. This leap isn't just a minor uptick, it's a testament to Durant's heightened efficiency and adaptability in one-on-one matchups. Furthermore, his effective field goal percentage on ISO possessions has soared from 45.2% to an astonishing 63.5%, firmly positioning him among the NBA's top-tier scorers. Among forwards, Durant now ranks first in isolation scoring efficiency, and league-wide, he's third for players with at least 30 isolation possessions, trailing only Kyrie Irving and Cam Thomas. One of the most remarkable aspects of Durant's enhanced ISO game is his ability to convert through contact. He currently ranks fourth in the league in and-one frequency during isolation plays, highlighting a crucial, often underappreciated component of his skill set: his strength and concentration to finish plays even when fouled. Durant's height, wingspan, and high release point on his fadeaway make his shots exceptionally challenging to defend, leaving defenders with few options beyond attempting a foul. Yet time and again, Durant demonstrates the balance, body control, and poise needed to score through contact, underlining his adaptability and finesse in high-stakes situations, particularly in the physical, contested environment of isolation and post-up plays. But the real impact of Durant's ISO scoring evolution extends beyond his individual stats. It reverberates across the entire offensive dynamic of his team. Known for his elite mid-range shooting and perimeter accuracy, Durant's increased isolation efficiency makes him an even greater challenge for defenders, stretching opposing defenses and creating opportunities for his teammates. Now, defenders are forced to account for Durant's isolation skills in addition to his shooting, complicating defensive schemes and often creating open looks for his teammates. By enhancing this layer of his offensive game, Durant not only raises his individual effectiveness, but also elevates the overall team offense, keeping defenders guessing and adding depth to his team's scoring potential. Kevin Durant's performance against double teams this season has been nothing short of exceptional. While his scoring prowess often makes the headlines, his ability to create plays under double team pressure deserves much more attention. One of the key factors that gives Durant an edge here is his unique combination of height and length, which allows him to see over defenders, survey the floor, and make quick, accurate decisions. Whether it's taking a well-timed shot or setting up a teammate, Durant remains remarkably effective even under the most intense defensive pressure. One of the most impressive aspects of Durant's approach is his ability to anticipate the double team. He seems to have an almost sixth sense for when that extra defender is coming. Rather than forcing the play or getting flustered, Durant maintains his poise, demonstrating a keen awareness of both his own position and that of his teammates. Often, he maneuvers himself perfectly to take a shot just out of the reach of the incoming help defender. And if the shot opportunity isn't ideal, he calmly finds an open teammate with a higher percentage look. This level of situational awareness and split-second decision-making is a skill that's far too often overlooked when analyzing Durant's game. Now, even for a player of Durant's caliber, double teams come with risks. He's not completely immune to turnovers, especially when the trap is aggressive. With the fast pace of NBA basketball, double teams naturally raise the risk of losing possession. But the key here is that more often than not, Durant makes the right read. His reactions lead to direct assists, finding the open man in stride, or even hockey assists, where he sets up the teammate who then makes the final pass to the scorer. These kinds of subtle but impactful plays highlight Durant's basketball IQ and his commitment to finding the best outcome for his team. Durant is often doubled in post-up situations, where his back is to the basket and he's more susceptible to help defense from the weak side. In these moments, Durant relies heavily on his instincts, as he can't always see the help defender approaching. Yet he rarely seems out of place. Whether it's with a quick turn and shot, or a pass out to an open shooter, he understands exactly how to exploit these situations to his advantage, showing a refined understanding of spacing and timing. Now, Durant's double-team encounters may not be as frequent as some other superstars face, given that he shares the floor with talented scorers like Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. But when he does face this pressure, Durant appears comfortable, confident, and composed. His ability to read the floor, react, and execute speaks volumes about his skills and his deep basketball IQ. His calm, measured responses to defensive pressure are part of what makes him such a valuable asset to his team. Ultimately, Durant's playmaking off of double teams is not only a testament to his individual skill, but also to his adaptability and leadership on the court. As we look ahead, there's no doubt that Kevin Durant's impact will continue to be the cornerstone of the Phoenix Suns' ambitions this season. His electrifying start has reminded everyone why he remains one of the most formidable talents in the league, elevating Phoenix into serious title contention in the highly competitive Western Conference. Although Durant's recent calf strain will keep him sidelined for a couple of weeks, the momentum he's helped establish is something the Suns are more than equipped to sustain. When Durant returns, we can expect him to bring the same level of precision and poise that's been on display so far. His efficiency from mid-range and beyond the arc has made him nearly unguardable, and his shot selection underscores a seasoned player at the peak of his decision-making. Even with a slight dip in free throw percentage, Durant's improvement in effective field goal percentage and his evolving pull-up game prove he's as potent as ever. The question isn't whether he can maintain his elite scoring level, but rather how his multifaceted skills will continue to amplify Phoenix's offensive firepower. Durant's anticipated return also means a boost to Phoenix's isolation scoring, an area where he's currently among the league's best. His ability to handle one-on-one matchups and even thrive against double-team pressure opens up a world of opportunity for his teammates. It's a crucial element that further bolsters the Suns' offensive versatility. With Devin Booker and Bradley Beal stepping up in Durant's absence, Phoenix is establishing itself as a team that's unpredictable and difficult to defend. As the Suns aim for a deep playoff run, Durant's leadership, sharp basketball IQ, and ability to excel in high-stakes moments will be invaluable. Should he remain healthy, Durant is well-positioned to stay in the MVP conversation and lead this Phoenix squad as it pursues a championship. His remarkable shooting efficiency, adaptability, and knack for elevating those around him promise to bring added excitement to an already compelling season for the Suns and their fans.